But I'm currently regretting a decision, so you're just going to have to bear with me. It's Rimworld. Welcome back to another long night. Yeah, we're not days. There's no days here. Very well established that there are no days here anymore in Cauliflower Valley. Nevertheless, welcome back. Today, Rimatomics will continue. Up next is going to be building an advanced reactor core, which I guess is this thing here, shown in the preview image. And it's kind of big. Gotta be said, it's kind of big. I'm hoping that it'll fit in here, but it might be a bit snug with this geothermal vent in the way, so maybe we need to extend it out down here. I'm not too sure yet. We'll have to kind of wait and see. You know, the good news there is that we're not waiting too long. But waiting we are. So whilst that is something we're waiting for, we might as well, we haven't checked in with everyone for a little while, so we might as well check in with the gang here. And what better way to start checking in than with Trollpants, who is currently asleep. How are you doing, Trollpants? Well, you're asleep. So, actually, I've chosen a terrible time to do this. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Hey, Huckett's up, feeling read, so at least someone's doing. What are you doing, Farley? Where are you off to? Never mind. No. This is a disaster. We got a fresh group of guests join us, and who should appear in that group but Twoism themselves, the leader of the classic crew? Yeah, you are the leader of the classic crew. Well, how about that then? Are you any good? You are a very good miner. Good grief. You are actually pretty damn good at mining, and you've got a ways to go, but you could be really good at construction too. Welcome, at long last, to Cauliflower Valley, Twoism. Twoism's been giving us quests. Oh, he's gone. Twoism's been giving us quests and all sorts over the years that we've been here, and now he's finally came to say hello in the flesh and stay in our luxury hotel, I guess. That's quite the look you've got going on there, Twoism. Good job. I think more important than that minor distraction, our research is finished. Our next step, build an advanced reactor core. And to do that, I guess it's right in here, huh? Oh my goodness, yes. Reactor type X and reactor type V? We've got storage pools as well. Wow, okay. How big's the X? So the X is, yeah, slightly bigger than the standard reactor. What is that reactor called? The reactor type A. Okay. So the X is this guy right here, and then there's this monstrosity. Oh my goodness, that is enormous. Let's just let's just disallow them from doing anything right now. That is huge. Look at the state of this thing. Advanced breeder reactor, which can generate more fissile material than it consumes. And I guess, yeah, so they both generate more material than they consume. I mean, I don't necessarily think the Type V here, I mean, this would be overkill, you know. I think we'll, although as like a vanity project, it would be kind of, no, it's insane. We'll go ahead with the reactor Type X. I think we can fit one of those in. Let's cancel that one so we can actually build it. How about that? I think we'll fit it in probably something like here, but not before a Feralist Clutch Mother arrives. Or do we want to put it here? No, I think here. Or here. If we put it here, we can then put, like, the storage pool here, which I guess is going to be necessary. Safely storing spent nuclear rods. Yeah, okay, so we want the... I don't know if this is right. I'm just kind of going off of what makes logical sense to me reading this stuff. We have the reactor here, and then the storage pool here. Stuff can cycle through these 3 rooms. Yeah, okay, let's go for something like that then. So, park that there, and our storage pool ends up what, here? Let's say so. And then, maybe I want to use the planning tool for this. That would be sensible, wouldn't it, huh? Look at that. Use the tools that are available to you. Something like that for the reactor, something like that for the storage pool, although I think the reactor probably wants a bit more room just by virtue of, you know, being a nuclear reactor. So we'll go for something like that. And then atomics. There it is. We have the reactor. Oh, look at this. Yes, perfect. It fits right in the middle, which is what's important. Got to have that symmetry going on. Sure, we'll say that's what it is. And then if we do something like this. Yeah, I think that'll work. Okay, cool. First things first, though, we're going to need walls, right? And walls are going to require a uranium auto door. How do we want to play this? I guess we want 2 ways in and out, huh? Something like that? Yeah, sure. And then something like this, I think. I think that'll do. That'll work. We'll just disallow those for the time being, and we'll maybe let them have a way in for now. Right, all that planning's taken care of. What's up next? The Feralist Clutch Mother. We've seen one of these before. It's a horrible spider thing. Let's send in Sinatra, or Hazel, in fact. We'll send that charge minigun to do some work here, I think. Just to really show this Feralist Clutch Mother who's welcome in Cauliflower Valley and who isn't. Hazel slowly but surely makes his way. Of course, as Hazel arrives, the Nightling decides that he wants a piece first, so that's fine, that's fine. Hazel, you just hold your ground. Wait, go. Yeah, that's how we do things around here. And then go. Oh, not a hole in one though. Can you go again, Hazel? Reload. Wow, this thing's tough. The stun doesn't exactly help things either. I forgot that it's stunned. Hazel, run away, please, please, please. Oh no. Oh yes, okay, you can run, you can run, you can run. Keep running. Fight of the century. Oh, the stun again though. It is bleeding out. It's going to bleed out in 5 hours, which maybe we just run far. Keep going once your stun wears off. Surely. Yes. Good job. Good job. That's how we do things around here. Plump's destitute drifters. 12 refugees are approaching. A caravan was ambushed and everything was taken. They want to stay here for 20 days. There's 12 of them and they want to stay here for 20 days. I don't know that we can currently accommodate for 12 people, but if we don't accept that, then everyone's going to be very upset because, you know, charity and whatever. I guess we kind of have to go for it. We should probably build a barracks for them, huh? And if we are to accept them, we definitely want to change this over to rice once more. So let's... I was really hoping to finish this cotton harvest, but I don't think we're going to have that luxury. We want to build them some accommodation, which, against my better judgment, we do. All right, where are they going to stay? I guess we'll just have to... We'll just put up a cheap structure for them. You know, it doesn't have to be anything fancy. How about here? You can... Yeah, sure, why not? Welcome to your new home. How many were there? 12? Goodness. They're going to live in the very ugly barrack, but, you know, that's what happens. Quite literal beggars can't be choosers. That's what we're going to go with here. This has turned into quite the construction undertaking. You know, we've gone from building additional nuclear facilities to also building this monstrosity. But, you know, we're good people. We'll put this together for Plump's destitute drifters. They will also reward us later for helping them. There is no way to know their true intentions. The fact that there's 12 of them is insane. I don't think I've ever seen it where there's, like, that many people requesting help. But if a man asks you for help, you help him. Alright, as work begins on Reactor Type X there, our brand new barracks. Is it alright? Is it in there? It's somewhat impressive. They're going to just have to accept that they're Plump's destitute drifters. Welcome. Oh my goodness, that colonist bar. Oh dear. Hello. They're all children. Just in time for winter to begin. And here's Plump. Hello, Plump. Welcome. You and your 12 children. I'm going to assume they're all like orphans and whatnot. Is Plump there is a pigman? Pigskin? Is that what they're called? Yeah, pigskin. Human-pig hybrid who are capable of two-legged movement, tool use, and speech. And also retain many pig-like qualities. Right, first of all, you're going to eat into all of our penoxycycline, but I guess that's fine. We've got plenty of it. Now you're playing horseshoes, so off you go. Are you any good, incidentally? Yeah, you're alright. You're a bit absent-minded, but, you know. Oh, and you're an escaped convict, too. Well, sure. 20 days of dealing with this 12 children. Sorry, 11 children and a pigskin. Alright, look at the state of this. What goes on? I suppose you're an alright miner there, Plump, so we'll have you, if you're going to be staying here with us, you might as well put yourself to work, and we know we've got a quarry down there with your name on it, mate. Yep. What are they all holding? Are all these children armed? Oh my goodness, they are. They've all got clubs. Every single one of them. Club. Actually, you know what? Let's just, yeah, they're all armed. Plump has brought 11 armed children to stay with us. This is a veritable army, except for the fact that they're all 8. Okay, they're all aged between like 4 and 8. I think one of them was 3, maybe? What an enticing venture this is to be dealing with this for the next 20 days, huh? You don't even have a name. You're just 68. Oh my goodness. Slave 68, no less. Wow. Well, you know what? Plump and friends, because that's what we're just going to refer to you as. I'm not going to ever remember all these names, especially if you're not here permanently. Welcome to Cauliflower Valley. Off you go. Dear me. In and amongst everything else, which is, you know, whatever this is, research has been ongoing, and we have moved up to what I think it might be the final tier of mech tech, which enables us to build a Voidlink relay, which can then summon a War Empress, which would give us a stellar processing chip. That would enable us to make mech breaker armor. Oh my goodness, look at this. Well, move over previous prestige Mechanita armor. I think we want that. What's that going to take? What's the Voidlink relay? 3 advanced components, a bit of plasteel, uranium, gold. What's the 4th one? That's the Infernus. Voidlink relay. Connects to a framework of relay stations positioned across the system. Relay stations known as Voidlinks use subspace communication tech to transmit messages near light speed. Will attract a War Empress to attack with its escorts. I want to fight a War Empress. I think we could fight a War Empress. Let's fight a War Empress. Let's put this down in the... This is now the usual spot. Decided. This little patch of grass and dirt here. That's where we put things. And then watch them explode. Waste our resources. Hey, at least the school's busy. We have actually been invaded by children. That's what's going on today. What's this? You've been, like, sent outside for being disruptive or something. I mean, that's a pretty harsh punishment. It's -4 out there. What kind of school are you running here, Trollpants? Or was it Sinatra's idea? I realized that this reactor's probably going to need its own turbine. And this, what is effectively an orphanage now, is exactly where the turbine probably should have gone. Ah, Plump. Oh, hey, our Voidlink relay was finished. That's kind of cool. Where's Huckett? There she is. Oh, she's just about finished building that reactor too. Good job. Look at that. There we go. Well, it still needs a bit more work doing to it, but hey, almost there. We get a blinding flash for our efforts. So now Zarisha's blind. Yep, good job. Huckett, where were we? Yes. Summon us a War Queen, why don't you? Sorry, a War Empress. It's coming equipped with 5 auras and immune effects. Yeah, just do it. Just do it. No fear. Doing this is a great idea. How many times will we need to do it in order to build the super duper mech armor is the real question though. I don't even remember what this War Empress is going to give us. Is it this thing? Hyperlinkage? No, that's tier 4. But where's the tier 5? I can't spend any more time looking because the Ultra Heavy Mech has arrived. It's equipped with a long-range slug sniper turret and will constantly summon gutter snipes, dangerous close combat mechanoids that will rip anything to shred. Okay. And it's going to prepare for a while before attacking us. Oh wow, look at that thing. It's effectively the Alien Queen. Like all that's missing is like a egg sack thing. You know you know in the film where it had the thing on its back? And Ripley came in and said, "Get away from her." And then she got into the suit and they had a fight. But by that point, though, the egg sack was gone. And Steven Seagal was in it. Well, I guess we'll fight these when they decide that they want to attack us. Doesn't seem as threatening as the last one. I mean, the thing where it summons constant little dudes might be a bit of a nuisance, I suppose. But I'm not going to sit here and say it sounds as threatening as the one that Nacho knocked out immediately, even though it had an orbital striking cannon. It is cool looking though. I'll give it credit to where it's due. To the thing that's here to kill us. Maybe you don't actually have to, in fact, give it to them. Just in the middle of updating our safe area for the people that shouldn't be involved in fights, and it's decided that it is now going to attack us. It didn't wait very long there. At all. But here we go now. First things first, I think what we probably want to do is move all our non-combatants into safety so they don't decide to go and put out any fires and whatnot. That's probably a smart idea, isn't it? Let's go. Oh my god, the state of this. That's everyone up to Plump, right? Yeah. And then we need Lav downwards. There we go. Okay. And then the rest of you, who are definitely super easy for me to select, get into your positions. And Athos is asleep, so they're going to miss out on all the fun. You are coming for us through the regular means, right? Melee attacking, wooden end table. You've chosen your target well. War Emperors. Everyone's in position. We have got turrets. In between our last assault that we repelled and this one, we did upgrade to include these 2 double auto cannons, so I'm hoping they put in some work. The concern there, though, is the fact that Nacho, Aethel, and Carmwater here might take some strays, unless we position on... Yes, okay, here's the plan. You 3 are going to be out of range of the turrets. Oh, there's the little dudes. And then what we want is a repeat of last time, I think. Nacho. Get in on that thing. Kill it. Kill it dead. Take your time. Oh, move in range of the turrets too. Take your time, Nacho. It's fine. Oh, for goodness sake. She's so slow. Why are you so slow? Maybe we don't send Nacho in on that anymore, actually. It's currently in the lineup. Wow, Carmwater. What just happened to you? Your health. Poor right hand. I probably shouldn't be as worried about your right hand, to be honest with you. Instead, we've got this thing bearing down on us, and it's... How big is it, actually? I'm getting distracted by minutiae. What can we do about this? We can get Hooked on the job, right? But it's got a shield. I don't know if this is going to do much good. Find out. Well, yes, actually, it did a world of good. More and more little dudes. How are you guys getting on up here? Carmwater is actually down. Aethel's just chilling. Nacho's chilling. Carmwater, are you going to bleed out anytime soon? You've definitely seen better days. War Empress defeated. Okay, great. That was just blown to absolute shreds by, you know, the drummers, the bass, and the gunners. Hey, we've got a real... all that's missing here is a sick bass line, and, you know, Blackout Crew would be impressed. Right. And then it's just up to these... Well, these things are weak as anything, aren't they? They go down if you sneeze at them. Presumably? Yeah? You're gonna go down? There we go. Okay, great work. Everyone... take some time off. And I guess Nacho probably looks to, what, rescue Carmwater? That would be a smart idea, wouldn't it? You alright, Aethel? Yeah? And no one took any real damage apart from Carmwater. I think we should probably stop having Carmwater and Zed, actually, yeah. Probably stop those 2 from being involved in fights because, well, they're 17 and 14, respectively. They've got long lives ahead of them, and getting involved in fisticuffs with this... maybe isn't the right way of spending your teenage years. I don't know. All right, Nacho, good job. You rescued Carmwater and then stood there menacingly. You're going to be fine, though, Carmwater, right? I think you're probably going to be fine. Someone will come and stop you from bleeding out in 15 hours. Right? Anyone? Hello? Would you believe? The man, the myth, the legend. Of course, the person that comes to rescue Carmwater from their wounds and their pain. It's none other than our top-tier nuclear physicist. Is there anything this man can't do? Well, he can't do violence. Actually, that's one thing that Farley can't do. Is there anything other than violence that Farley can't do? It's not very good at construction either. Don't worry about it, though, Carmwater. You're fine. You're going to be in tip-top shape before you know it. Your heart got a little bit crushed. Your right fourth toe was stabbed. And... you've got a bit of blood loss going on there, but other than that, you're fine. In fact, you're more than fine, because you're here in this hospital where we have this sculpture that contrasts anguish with emptiness. I mean, is there a better place in the universe for you? Probably, but is it available to you? No. So you just think about that. I didn't notice this before because it had that shield on, but it's got like a minigun barrel for a mouth. Huh. See also, Plump is doing their part, getting us some of that much-needed plasteel, and Perrine? Oh, you're a... well, you're just a baseliner, Perrine, and you're, you know, like, you're a child. I appreciate that you're happy here and you want to join us permanently, but we can't. Look, just leave it alone for now, alright? How's our nuclear reactor getting on? Very, very slowly from the looks of things. Cool this though, isn't it? It's not alpha though. It's definitely not alpha. Can we change that? Ah, yes, that we can. This is gonna be... I mean, Omicron's very tempting. Over voltage. Started a fire. What fire? No, it didn't. You're lying to me. Kappa, I don't actually like Kappa. I've changed my mind. We're gonna name this reactor... See, the problem is this is a problem. It's giving me too many options. It's like when you go to a restaurant and they've got 18 different things on the menu, you sit there going, oh, I don't know what I want. Whereas if you just go to a restaurant that's got like 4 or 5 things on the menu, it's a lot simpler. It's like a friggin' Weatherspoons menu. It's basically all the exact same thing, but you still can't decide. I am going to call this reactor Omicron. That's the one that I first thought about. The thing is, no. Yes, just shut up. That's what we're calling it. Gene Traders here. Wonderful news. XU shipping. Perfect. Clav, go and buy us some new genes, why don't you? Wouldn't mind actually genetically modifying some more of our fighters. You know, I've been meaning to kind of look at doing that. Not all at the same time, because that would just mean everyone's in a coma, but, you know, we could improve Hazel. That would be a good idea, wouldn't it? We could make Hazel good. Or, well, yeah, let's be honest, Hazel's not very good right now. We could make Hazel good. Let's take a look at what's going on here in the Gene Trader. Phenomenal mining and certain. What's certain? Reduced neuroplasticity, less accepting of new ideas. That doesn't sound too bad, actually. Let's go for some phenomenal mining. Utility and darkness and blue skin, I'm alright. We've already got Hulk body. Psi extreme, that's super psi sensitive. Give me some of that. Long pregnancy, no thank you. Strong? Strong melee damage, hey, why not? Slow diseases, is this what I think it is? Antibodies in their blood slow down progress of any infections. Yes, we'll take one of those, thank you. We'll grab those archites. Sapling birth and unconstrained. What is unconstrained? We know sapling birth from Kalani. What's unconstrained? Don't suffer movement speed penalties caused by wearing clothing. That is super useful. We'll grab one of those. Psi-linked. It's one of these. Archotech attunement, strong melee damage, and glide wings. Strong melee damage, yes, we know what that is. What is Archotech attunement? Prove their psychic link to distant Archotech intelligences. I don't really know what that means. Glide wings? Small set of wings. They're not capable of flight, but will not be slowed down by obstacles. You've got slaves as well. No! We can't. Oh, we can't rescue all of them. I mean, we can. See, the thing here as well is that, you know, we could end up having these joiners by emancipating. We've got to do it. Oh, man, it's going to cost us so much frigging money. Price we pay, huh? Right. First of all, emancipate. I'm not going to do any rituals on you because the ritual has an increased chance of getting you to join us. I'm not about that. I just want you to be emancipated and go home. Sumac has been emancipated. Victoria's has been emancipated. Star's been emancipated. And they're going home, right? Yes. Perfect. Go home with the 4 of you. You are freed. And all 4 of you decided... Did you nick some of our clothing as well? You did, didn't you? You stole the friggin' military jacket. Oh, we'll never see one of them again. Was it worth it? Was it worth it? Actually, it was kind of worth it. We got some really cool genes from that. And Nacho is the first port of call. Oh, she's almost ready, actually. We can totally do something there. Okay. So I guess the real question is, what can we do? Gonna have a quick look at this. I think something like this could work for Nacho there. The slow wound healing is the biggest drawback going on. But I mean, given the fact that with all of this, like, there's got to be some drawback, you know? It would cost us 2 Archite capsules, and it would mean that Nacho wouldn't be able to have any more children unless she planted them in the ground, which is kind of weird. The only problem is the complexity there is extremely high. What I think we'll do is save that template, and then in order to increase the complexity, we need to build more of these gene processors. What it actually means is that this gene lab is no longer fit for purpose. We've finally reached the day where it's just not big enough. Now, good news is we've scanned underground for some steel. No, the good news is that our moisture pumps have almost finished reclaiming most of this land. And I think using this land to build ourselves a brand new state-of-the-art gene lab, which we can then use to start making everyone into superhumans, because why the hell not, isn't such a bad idea. What are these cost to build again? I probably should actually check on that, because they are quite expensive. They're not too bad, 25 plasteel. For some reason, I had in my head that they required all sorts of nonsense. And aside from this mud here, I've got the terrain affordance tool on, which I found straight away, as opposed to struggling with it. Aside from this bit of mud right here, we're effectively ready to go insofar as building a gene lab, aren't we? Once this mud's gotten rid of, we can... Yeah, you know what? Hypergenetics. I'm going to forget what that means. No, I'm not. It'll be fine. Hypergenetics, that's what we'll call that little project right there. Once this is done, finishing, and by done I mean once this land is able to be fully built on and floored and everything else, we'll decommission the old gene lab and build a state-of-the-art facility for such things here, and then we'll get to work. Hello there. A cutting-edge communication system that leverages the principles of quantum mechanics to transmit information using more than just ones and zeros. The use of these qubits allows for the transmission of complex data, enables the summoning of the apoptosis mechanoid. Assistant mech booster? Hey, you know what? Just press the research button. Let's go. I've made a change to the old UI and put all of our guests into a single group, and then everyone that normally lives here is in another group. So now we can still see everyone who's normally supposed to be here, and if we wanted to see our guests, well, here they all are. And I probably should have done that a little while ago, and I didn't, and now I've done it. Quantum pulse messaging is finished. We can summon the apoptosis. But yes, we'll absolutely summon that. We're getting good at this. I keep saying that, but it's, you know, it's true. But, you know, it's not true. We're not getting good at fighting mechs. We are good at fighting mechs. So it's going to take 50 uranium, of which we have none, because we've been, you know, making pellets. How many of those are left to do? None. Perfect. Well, we are still mining uranium, right, Hooker? Yes, we absolutely are. Perfect. Right, we'll get some uranium mined, and then we'll build ourselves a quantum pulse complex. These are getting quite large, aren't they? Took all of, like, a second to put together. Do it. In 3 hours. Okay. Let's not get too excited. 3 hours later, let's do this. Bellicores and auras. I'm not sure what the bellicore is, but we can definitely handle the auras. Apoptosis summoned. Be prepared. The last couple of mechs that we've summoned have arrived basically instantaneously, so surely we'll be waiting a little while for this one, right? No, we won't be waiting long at all. Here they are. Here for a while once again, and they've landed about as far away from us as they reasonably can on the north end of the map here. Look at the state of this thing. Hello. That is cool. Bellicores are high-risk combat situations, rapid-firing tactical shotgun. Highly durable, withstand intense battles. Perfect. That doesn't seem threatening. What does this thing even do? Should probably check that out, right? It's Malice Incarnate. Oh, we have read this before. Yeah, so I got excited about Malice Incarnate. It's the Advanced Apocryton. They're not as good as resurrecting as the Apocryton. Ah, that's it. They cause uncontrollable despair. 2 devastating range attacks against defenders and makes everyone nearby scream. I guess we don't want melee to... Oh no, it's on fire. I guess we don't want to be using our melee squad on this thing. We are going to... I don't know why I'm leaving. We are going to put this out right. Yeah, good job, Calm Water. Still covered in bandages. Okay. You asleep, Athos? Yeah, yeah. Oh man, I was kind of hoping that Athos will be awake for this, because got a feeling we're going to need the sniper rifle. What's going on here? Who's left their drugs and their shotgun lying around? Oh, never mind all that. I should probably get these people in position. We'll leave Calm Water at home, and everyone else get to where you need to be. Lickety-split, because they're moving quite quickly. I suppose it's a good thing that for some of our, well, about half of our, well, about barely any of our defenders, the actual defensive position is relatively close by to where they sleep. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. Alright, squad. See what this aura of hatred does. How far it goes. Whoa, what was that? Okay, it missed, whatever it was. Alright, let's just take a quick look at the situation. First of all, hook it. It's almost in range. Oh, the clever thing that it is. Oh, it's very clever. It's staying far out of range. Okay, get that down for now. Whoa. Doesn't like coming forward very much, which is good news. I feel like we need to still... I think we need to send Nacho in here. What we'll do is we'll do the usual bits and pieces. Where's the ability I'm looking for? That's attack speed. That's the big attacks. And then we want a speed boost there too. Right, Nacho. We'll leave Aethel... In fact, yeah, we'll leave Aethel for a minute. Nacho, come in and do what you do best. Let's just see what needs. Ravenously hungry, that's the weapon. She's hungry, which is understandable, but it doesn't seem to be doing anything just yet, which is great news. And Hooker, can you could see it now, right? Just. Yeah, there we go. I'll get rid of the shield. Aethel, you know what? Get yourself in here. Good buddy. Because, yeah, that thing went down. No one took any hits. I don't know what I was scared of. I don't know what I'm scared of with these mechs. Much like its predecessors, it were nothing. It's taken... It did take a fair beating, actually. It's got to be said, you know. For anything at all, to stand up for as long as this thing did against an assault from Nacho is impressive. Not nearly as impressive as the likes of Sinatra, Hazel. Anyone else around here? Oh, they're all reading books. There's Lianlu. Farley's asleep. Understandable. It's been a stressful time this past few hours for Farley. Ah, Plump's joined Griffith and Athos to play a bit of horseshoes. Ain't that something? I was going to say, Perrine's a bit weird looking. And then Sarish was right there. How's our food stockpile getting on with all these extra mouths to feed? Dare I look? Oh, we're fine. We're looking at this expecting there to be like no food, even though it says 11,000 up there. I don't know why I'm so stressed all the time. Probably something to do with, I don't know, all the people that have been killed in the time that we've been on this planet. Yeah, there's an alpaca there, right? Yeah, good job. One impact of having all of these additional children running around and Plump is our TPS has plummeted down to, well, we can see it there in the corner. It's hovering around in between 90 and, well, not even 90, 80 and 110. And that isn't exactly my idea of a good time. How long is left on Plump and Friends being here? 17 frigging days? Come on. What are we going to do? Oh. What if? Where is the supercomputer? No. Stop being distracted. That's not what I'm looking for. What am I looking for? We could make some pawn storage platforms. It would cost a fair amount of resources, but we could. Or I could just run with the... Yeah, I think we kind of need to, don't we? Where's our component? We've got 10. We've got plenty of steel, right? We do. I think we just build some of these. Right, let's do this. Let's go for the digitizing fabricator first of all. We'll pop that down in the lab. And then we're going to put down some pawn storage platforms. These are going to take a bit of power, but I think they're a worthwhile endeavor. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, because like if we have visitors and whatnot, it's only going to get worse. So I do think we do need to do something about this. So let's go for these pawn storage platforms. Oh, if only they fit better than that. That's rubbish. Okay, hold on a sec. Hold on a quick second here. Okay, that's 10, or it's going to be 10. So maybe I should test this before I actually just... I'm all in on it. We're doing this. We can store them. That'll be ideal. We also got a step complete. Yes, there it is. Omicron is built. Look at that thing. Holy crap. It's definitely larger than the standard reactor we've got. Okay, what's our next step then? Power up the advanced reactor and start producing power to gather data. Well, fortunately for us, we actually had some fuel rods there. The thing of powering this thing up is that we are also going to need cooling and the turbine and everything else to go with it. So pause on that little project for a moment, just whilst we finish this potential solve. Oh no. Nacho is going to try and liberate the metal horror. Well, you know what, Nacho? Actually, I've been waiting for a moment to be able to test our sun pulse columns, so sure. Yeah, run away. Exactly. Exactly, my dear. Stun it? Stun it? They didn't even stun it. They didn't stun it. Good sake. Oh, you're going to kill it now, aren't you? Please don't kill it. Please don't kill it. Please don't kill it. Of course, this could also infect Nacho with the metal horror stuff. That's so low health. She's going to kill it. Oh, good. She incapacitated. Perfect. Capture it. Alright, put it back. Hey, these bioferrite tiles look really cool. I've only just noticed them. They've been down for a little while, but I've only actually just noticed them. I like the way they, they're sort of like uneven. Is this thing going to be alive for much longer? It's not got an arm anymore, so that's good. Yeah, it's fine. It's just, you know, whatever. It doesn't bleed, I guess. Ren, Slave, and Perrine all want to join, and if we reject, everyone's going to be... I'm going to reject it, right? Because I want to see... How upset are we talking here? Reject a joiner in danger. 4. Do that again. Reject joiner in danger. That was Sinatra. Still 4. So can I do that one more time? Oh, perfect. Great. It's not like they're all going to be super annoyed at it. That's good. Yeah, we're just going to keep rejecting them. Hey, blue hair. You all right? What's going on with you? You are a low mate. Of course you are. Well. All right, 68. Yep. All right, so whilst this is currently being put together, what else did we need? We needed this. Yes, the digitizer fabricator. Oh my god, everything needs advanced components these days. We need 10 of them in total. So go for that and give me a quick wooden shelf, just to goodness sake. Great, scram the reactor. Thanks to us. Terrific. Farley, can you get on this immediately for me? Where are you? Oh, yeah, that's a granite wall I've selected. See, that was my problem. Right, get on this reactor. Get on this reactor. It's scrammed. Okay, it's fine. It blew up the friggin' coolant pipe. See what happened there? I don't want that removed. Oh, no. I've just realized that these rods are all showing a plutonium yield now, so this is going to yield 2 plutonium. 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, so on and so forth. That's kind of cool. Once this pipe is finished being reconstructed, there we go. We can start that back up because we need the power. Like, if that thing goes off, we are running on sort of like power rather than all of the power, and it's slightly problematic. And we're back, right? We're back. That's gonna cap at about 80%, if I recall correctly. Maybe 82. It's not scramming anymore. Don't worry. We are definitely okay on the rice, by the way. Yeah, that's fine. It's 77%. Hey, that works for me. We are like overflowing on rice. I think what we'll do is we'll switch these over to corn. We may as well. Like, we've got enough. We can grow corn in here, right? No, we can't. Kind of just looking to see if there was anything else worth growing instead over the rice and those hydroponics basins there, and well, there's not. But what can you do? Right, we need 10 of these, and we need corn storage disk. Perfect. It's going to take a bit of time to put all that together because of the advanced components need, but, you know, that's just what happens. We should probably look at thinking about the Zeus turbine. It's going to take 1,000 turbine blades. Holy crap. I mean, that's fine. We can certainly put those together. Let's just take a quick look at the turbine blade situation. That makes 10. We need 1,000. That means we need 100. I can do mathematics. Might as well start putting them together before the fuel rods, I think. Maybe I've overstepped on this because all of our components and then by extension all of our steel has just gone down the drain. I think actually we're all right on plasteel for a little while, so why don't we take this drill of ours here and, oh, I don't know, we'll park it. Park it there? Yeah, sure. We'll go for there. That sounds good. Start 2 drills on steel mining. I think that makes sense because we're going to really need a lot of steel for what we're doing at the moment. Plasteel should last us a little while. All of this, of course, eats into the... You know something? By the time this is all finished, like, how long's left? 15 days? By the time all this is finished, like, they're going to be gone. They're going to be gone, man. Like, so stuff it. Let's just park it all. Apprehension's about to become a... well, something. 1 second there, Apprehension. I appreciate it's your birthday. But I'm currently regretting a decision, so you're just going to have to bear with me. And there's a cougar hunt in Killarney. What are you doing out here? Wait, what are you doing out here? As scribbling on the... What? What are you doing? Never mind that. Leave. Get out of there. Apprehension. Happy birthday. Hello. You've reached the biological age of 10. Well. You like your shooting. We'll give you that much. Shame that you can't get a passion in anything else. Well, you could get a passion in cooking, I suppose. You'd be just like your dad, Aethel. He's a good chef. And do you know something? Might as well take after your dad in the plants department as well. So what have we got in so far as traits? Nudist, couch potato, messy, feeble, rowdy, or nearsighted. Wow. That's certainly a selection of traits that we've got going on there. Feeble. Yeah, that's just going to make you more, well, feeble. You know what? You could be rowdy. You've got a psychopathic father and Nacho as a mother. I think that would certainly leave an impression. Good job on becoming a 10-year-old. Is that cougar still hunting Killarney? No, it's now confused and sad and alone. Cougar revenge? What? What? Oh, Akakios. You're being oppressed. Why? What? You should leave. You're carrying a steel knife. What did you do? Gare? Who's Gare? I guess Gare was with you. You just really don't care, do you? You're just like, oh, there you go. Well, okay. Hey, we better dinner. Cargo pods carrying some apparel. What? Oh, it's a legend leather tail cap. Sure. There is Huckett's armor. What's that going to cost us? It's going to cost us one of all of those super advanced chips, 7 components, a bit of LTEX. Do it. Just make it. Don't even question it. Just make it. We can put together the advanced components, right? We are making advanced components at some point point in this whole... Yes, we absolutely are. Perfect. She's at it again. She's got a real thing for this metal horror, has Nacho. A little bit out of hand, to be honest with you. Like, please don't kill it. It's kind of low. It's low health from the... Well, now it's dead. I hope that was worth it. It was a really valuable thing that we had there, Nacho. Oh well. I suppose that's what happens when you're fascinated by the void. Yes. Look at the stay of all these people. It's obscene. Some help these things have been as well, by the way. What's going on there? They were useless. I'm going to get rid of them. Not going to regret that decision. Got anything else that we could put in here instead? Not really. Mini turret? Seems a bit silly, doesn't it? Although, no. Seems a bit silly. Calling it silly. I suppose if we find any grey flesh at this point, we'll know who it belongs to. Won't we? Oh my goodness. How have you decided to have a heart attack? Well, I know you didn't decide to have a heart attack. You've just had a heart attack. You know, it's not really so... You're 68. Actually, that might have something to do with it. You can't be having a heart attack and harvesting rice. That's not what we do around here. Go to hospital. All right. Well, no, you're not. You're in the middle of a heart attack. It's not a problem. Just get yourself to hospital. We'll what we'll do, Zarish, is we'll bring in a doctor. And not just any doctor, mind you. Only the best for our tentacle friend here. That's right, Trollpants is on the job. Trollpants, stop that heart attack. Good job. Treatment success. That's it. That's job done. Heart attack over. Crisis averted. Get back to work. Pocket has finally started work on the Prestige Mechbreaker armor. I'm very much looking forward to seeing Huckett in that. Gonna take a little while. 2,500 points of work required, but you know, it'll get there. It'll get there. We've put the final few touches on the storage pool as well, and one thing I didn't realize, which is actually really cool, is that the fuel rods are stored in here. I don't actually think we really need to store these fuel rods in here. Let's go for not allowing new fuel, but it's kind of nice to know that we can store safely 25 used fuel rods. Big fan of that. Might as well get a quick health check on our power reactor here whilst we're at it as well. I've gone ahead and built a second reactor console. How are we getting on here? It's still 2 years. We've still got loads of time before this starts needing refueling, which is brilliant. What was I saying about the consoles? Yes, I built a second console for Omicron. It's going to be a little while before Omicron's online. We're currently in the process of putting the fuel together for that, as well as the necessary turbine blades. Once the turbine blades are put together, we can build the Zeus turbine. Not too sure where that's going to go, actually. Let me take a look. I actually quite like here for it. It doesn't need to be double-walled, is the important thing to remember. So it could quite easily go here, but I think we probably want to keep a little bit of space free around there, just in case we need to build some nuclear waste storage. So yeah, you know something? We're going to build it. We're going to build it there. Should probably look at stopping this hidden conduit from crossing over it as well, actually. Get rid of those conduits. I've accidentally just deleted the turbine as well. I am really good at this game. Let's try that once more with feeling. So what did we want? We wanted a path, a wall, a path, turbine. And then we did something like this. Because now, you see, now... in fact, let's go for... We don't need that wall, actually. I've changed my mind on that wall. Our nuclear facility effectively extends now, doesn't it? So it comes down to about there. You know, the guest house, such as it is, you know, can just go there quite comfortably, I would say. I'm sure they won't mind sleeping next to an eventual turbine. I think we'll just put a pause on building that until all the turbine blades are actually finished as well. That doesn't mean we can't build the housing for the damn thing. It's definitely grown in size and stature, though, hasn't it? My word. It's hard to believe that once upon a time, where this gigantic complex now stands, there was a little village here. And look at us now. Just thinking about the length of time that we've been here, which is 289 days. How long has the long night been ongoing now? A year. In fact, 1.1 years. Now, it does say that it'll last anywhere between a season to several years. I appreciate that. But this is insane. It's kind of like a segment of the video now where I talk about the long night being insane and how much I'd really like the sun to come back because It's so dreary, and I want to grow some plants, and it's nearly spring again. Would we launch a nuke at the space whale? Probably not, right? That would be absurd. Outside of the turbine, the last piece of additional infrastructure that the new reactor is going to need is almost complete, as Nacho puts the finishing touches on something that we need out of aesthetic as much as necessity, I would say. Of course, that is a cooling tower. Honestly, kind of inclined to go full Springfield and just build a second one because, you know, we could. Could though, couldn't we? I beg your pardon? What? What? Apprehension and Zed. Hey, that isn't a place that you want to be, my friends. This isn't a place you want to be at all. Okay, let's put together a little bit of a defense force, I suppose. We're being infested. Interesting. Nacho, you can hold the line here. Aethel, you can hold the line here. Although they're coming into the bathrooms, interestingly. Yeah, okay, maybe we want to defend the bathrooms. Maybe that would be the smarter choice. Is Aethel here yet? Just about. Good enough. Alright. Hello, little friends. Been a while since we bought insects. Those miniguns are doing probably more harm to the walls than they are to the insects, actually, but what can you do? Definitely picked the wrong place to crawl out, didn't you? Well, at least there's an Aurora now, so, you know. Trevi died. What? How? Nacho just accidentally killed Trevi. You are attacking the I wanted Nacho to attack the hive, and she decided to attack Trevi instead because I'm very good at clicking things. Whoops. Sorry, Trevi. We will resurrect you momentarily. This is what happens in the line of duty. Poor little guy just gave in to clean up. Nacho wasn't having any of it. That's what I'm putting it down to anyway. Nothing to do with me, I promise. Yeah, we'll resurrect Trevi. In fact, how could are you? Oh, that's just not what you want, is it? Swole is taking Trevi to be resurrected, I presume? Yes. Interesting route. Bit of a mess now, innit? Gotta be said. Just apprehension and Zed, though I'm sure they won't mind. Good thing Cube's here. Although not for long with that battery life, Cube, huh? Probably the tidiest this bathroom's been in a little while, truth be told. We're almost there with our new and improved Reactor Type X. All of the infrastructure's in place. All that's left is to finish putting together the turbine blades for the Zeus turbine here, which presently we have 800 of 1,000, so that's almost home too. And then we just need to fuel this sucker. I haven't actually counted how much fuel it's going to need yet, but based on all of this, we'll say that it needs a lot, but we are getting there. We've currently got like 15 fuel rods. As previously established, the long night continues. We've currently got 12 guests staying with us, at least for another 8.5 days, but they'll be gone soon, and that'll be a sigh of relief, if nothing else. We've killed, we've killed all of the mechanoid bosses at this point. We'll probably be killing them a few more times going forward. You know, we might want to be building stuff that we'd need to kill them to get the materials and so on and so forth. It's a whole loop, it's a whole thing. But as the snow falls and night remains, we'll leave things there for now. Thank you, as always, for joining me, and I will see you next time. Until then, take care.